Carp are invasive, and they're detrimental for any freshwater lake or river that they infest. They reproduce much faster than native fish, and they're harmful to the ecosystem. So I kill them. Lots of them. Every carp you remove from your local lake or river is a step in the right direction towards a cleaner, healthier, carp-free environment. Chances are there's a carp problem in a lake near you, and the lake managers are just waiting for someone like you to pick up a bow and become one of the neighborhood carp killers. In Big Bear Lake, California, I'm that guy. So yeah, be up and ready to shoot, and when you see one, let it fly. You know, it's like you'll see them off to the side. Generally when Lee and I are out, you know, she's right-handed, so she's shooting off of this side and I'm shooting off the other side. But you know, if you're more comfortable shooting over this side, be ready to shoot off of this side, and that's the way I'll line us up to hit them.
First shot of the day.
Alright, so switch with me, come this way. Alright. Yeah, you can have a seat and, you know, putt along, look for another one to shoot at. You're in charge. Stop the motor. Line up on it. Get it, get it. All right. You're gonna miss. You're probably gonna miss 10 more like that before you actually hit one.
I was like a foot to the right.
You'll learn.
He was just begging for it.
Yep. All right, let's switch with me again. There we go. I was teaching kids how to shoot the other day at this thing that we were doing at Prado Park, and I tell them, okay, like point your hip at the target, now point at it with your hand. And they go like this. I said, that's exactly how you want to be looking at it with the bow in your hand. And then just put the bow in their hand, and that's what you want. You want that straight line from wrist across your shoulders, straight back to your elbow that's pulling back. You know, so you're like looking right over your shoulder like that. Okay, what's happening is you're probably fronting it a little bit more like it was a rifle or something, and that's why you're not getting your left and right. Okay, so just try thinking in terms of you're always looking down your arm like that, and you see how you're already looking down the shaft. You want to do that at full draw as well.
Okay. Am I supposed to wait to be in the front to shoot, or can I shoot?
No, you can shoot anytime you see a fish.
Cool.
There's some more up here, so you want to be ready to shoot. We're getting ready to launch some. Where'd you land? On your right again?
Yeah, a little to the right. And I was all strung like this, trying to shoot it because I saw it. Did I spook it?
Yeah. What I'll try to do is, if I see that you're aiming at a fish, I'll aim at another one that's close by or the same one, and I'll just try to release based on when you release.
Okay.
You know, and high probability that your arrow in the water will spook it and I won't get it. But if I'm close enough behind yours, you know, I might get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're looking at the same fish and I see you drawing it before me, just know that if I'm drawing too, I'm waiting for your release before I release.
Okay.
Oh.
I think I got one.
No, you got the bridge.
Oh.
Grab the string.
Did you see those three though?
I saw one. It's alright, I got tools to get it out. It's stuck. Keep going, slack. Your left and right looked better on that one. You were just tall. And if they're real close with that bow, you don't have to go to full draw.
Okay.
You can just like pull it back enough where there's, you know, half tension on it. Let it rip.
She said we look so beautiful.
Thank
It's like
you.
art.
I don't see any boat, do you?
No.
No, lake boat. Yeah, there's something real big in this lake, man. I'd really like to get better camera footage of it.
And what is it?
The two good instances that I've seen the waves, like, to compensate for yourself going right like that, just mentally, like, see where your fish is, and then aim left and low of that.
Okay.
First handful of shots I shot with that bow, I was having that rollaway issue. What happens is, as you're releasing, the string is going like that, and so as a result, when the arrow is leaving, it's going off to the side.
Oh.
That's why. So it's a skill to be able to let go, to like fling your fingers forward so that you don't get that roll.
Oh.
It takes practice. I bought that bow last year. I only just killed fish with it in the last week or so.
Damn.
Oh, you're going nowhere, Coco. Look at that. Ready? Leave him up the side like that. Yeah. Switch right in. See? Right side.
Keep smacking the shit out of my arm.
Because you're choking that handle. Push it. Like it's gotta be in your hand like that.
Just push it.
Yeah. Just don't forget to catch the bow after you shoot.
Yeah.
And if it ever gets away from you, you lose your balance and it's going and falling, just have a hold of that. The bow can go to the bottom of the lake. As long as you have that, we can get it back. No problem. Okay. All right. Step left and I'll take over. That one, when your arrow went in, it kind of veered off to the right. I think what that means is you had, instead of your bow being straight up and down, you had it leaned a little bit.
Okay.
On field bows, you got a little bubble level that shows you that you're totally level. We don't have that on these, but it matters for how that arrow goes in the water. Ooh, see him?
Damn, I fucked my arm.
I might have that guard in Leanne's case if you want to go back and get it.
No.
But it's a form thing, you know.
I think I'll learn from not enjoying the hurt. There's a lot to pay attention to, and then you get that like second to act on it. Hit the button, or did you forget? It sounded like there's some drag on it. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, they hang out in groups often like that. I try to pick out the biggest one when they're like that. Or just whichever one I can see more clearly. You know, you want that broadside shot instead of like just look at the head or tail. Yeah, go ahead and motor us around a little bit. There's more around here. Shooting other ones today. Kind of twisted, you squared up a little bit instead of shooting off your shoulder. The last second you kind of straightened out. Yeah.
I'm like trying to figure out where to stand with my arm.
Think in terms of like you're aiming with your hip first. Like the side of your hip is facing your target. And then your arm is just straight up to your side. You're always looking right. If everything is lined up like that, you're going to have a good shot. Yeah, just like that. Relax. Try to relax these. Like once you feel it drop into that valley, just think about how symmetrical it's going to be. Let those shoulders drop down. Like just a straight line.
Oh.
Yeah, that's from choking on.
Yeah.
You want to push it forward. You're not doing it anymore, right? That was just from the first handful of times.
When I rush it, I hit. That's why like I'm trying to figure out my timing.
Yeah. If you think about like, you ever seen those extended arm things that people use to help throw a ball further for their dogs to retrieve? Okay, if you think about that kind of action, that like winging it. The same thing when you shoot. When you shoot, you're kind of pushing the arrow with your right hand to the target.
So this is really like that more than anything. Like I'd be holding it like that.
And yeah, you want to push so like the handle is in this meat right here. See, like when I pull back like that. So it's not in your hand like this. It's up. See, like that's all that's really in contact with the bow. You know, and you can just let these fingers come down, be like touching the handle so it doesn't get away from you once you release. But that's how you want to be shooting. Yeah. Like your palm is on, your forehand is like pointed up.
Okay.
Got it. Closer one.
Like this.
He was so close to the surface.
Shit.